I want to make sure that's up and running, and then we can start. It looks like it's good to go. All right, great. Okay, well, let's get started. This is docket 3730 WR104, the application to the town of Farmington for authority to adjust water rates. This is Michael Newmark, the administrative law judge for the PSC. We're here on Zoom with the utility and commission staff in attendance. We've made the connection available to members of the public, put that in our notice of hearing. But at this point, there are no members of the public in attendance. What we're doing here today is creating the record in the case. That'll be the documents we identify and verify under oath. Those will be exhibits, and we'll also take comments live from the utility commission staff and any members of the public that join us before we adjourn. We're also receiving written comments from the public. We will accept those on the commission's website or by U.S. mail, and the details on how to do that are in the notice of hearing. Comments are due, they must be received no later than this Friday, May 30th. So we do have one comment filed, but it's actually a response from the utility. So I'm going to switch that designation from comment to data request response. So at this point, we have no comments on file. But we'll take comments at the end of the hearing if any members of the public join us. Otherwise, we'll be ready to receive those in writing. So we do it the record. We provide it to the decision maker in the case, and in this case, it's Andy Galvin, the division administrator for the Division of Utility Regulation and Water Utility Regulation and Analysis. Probably the longest name in state government. So Andy will review the record and make a decision, and then a written order will be issued. It'll be emailed to the utility and posted on the commission's website. Part of the record will also be the recording of the hearing, which will be, it's being live streamed now, and the recording will be on our YouTube hearings channel. So that's basically the process. We just need to check those documents in. And I'm just going to display now an email I received from Eric Lindgren of commission staff that displays the documents that commission staff would like enter into the record. There's 16 altogether from the utility and 2 from commission staff. So we'll just need to have the utility verify its documents. So who do we have in attendance that can do those for us? So we'll just have to swear you in and have you confirm that the documents are complete and correct.
Go ahead, Cindy.
That would be me.
Okay. They'll make you do this one. All right, no problem.
Okay.
Yep.
I take responsibility.
So first, I'm going to swear you in. So raise your right hand. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right. State your name for the record.
Cindy Stornt.
And what's your title with the utility?
I am the utility billing clerk.
Okay. And can you see the screen share?
I can.
So there's the 16 documents listed from the utility. Are you familiar with those?
I am, yes.
Okay. Are they complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, they are.
Do you have any comments?
No, I don't.
Okay. How about Mike? Any comments from other people from the utility? Any comments?
I had no one here at the town hall that this is the notice place for the hearing to attend, and no one is here except for me.
Okay. And you don't have any comments?
I'm very confident of the work that Cindy has done for us.
Good to hear. All right. So, so I do want to mention, I didn't see, I try to click the right thing here. Yeah, okay. So we just need to, so in the future, we just need to do a little bit better in coordinating, because you mentioned that your location was also a hearing room where the public was invited to attend.
Yes.
So we'd actually notice this as having no location. You can see on the notice, we had no physical location. So it was just supposed to be on Zoom, and maybe we just got our wires crossed there, but oops. But so in the future, we'll just want to make sure we're both saying the same thing on that.
Okay.
Just trying to, I know.
So I know Crystal posted it.
Yeah, our town clerk posted it, and it's right out on our 3 places we post our meetings and at the door of the town hall. Yeah,
because the notice that you guys filed, it's posted at the town hall, but it didn't indicate that the public should attend in the location. So actually we're good. It's just, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
We'll make sure of that next time. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually had to do this. So
No, that's fine. I
luckily
get it.
Kathleen was really helpful. So
There's a lot of details and yeah, and this is sort of a
there
new
is.
process for us as well. So
The last time that I did this was when the district was operated by its own board. We actually had to dissolve that district and recreate it and under the town's control.
okay.
And I hosted their meeting, and that was solely by speakerphone at that time.
Yep. Yeah. I remember those. The heyday. Yeah, we just call you guys on the phone. Okay, well, no worries. It looks like we're good. Just, and there's no reason why you couldn't have people come in as long as you have the equipment where they can see us and we can see them. And I know a lot of towns get pretty fancy with their, video equipment, but it looks like we're good to go with this case, so no worries. So we'll switch on to commission staff and have Kathleen Butzloff verify the revenue requirement exhibit. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
And can you confirm that the revenue requirement is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
And do you have any comments?
I do. In my revenue requirement exhibit in the cover letter, there were 12 specific items. The majority of those items are actually recommendations and directions related to accounting and cost allocation that the utility should review and begin making a few changes this year. There's no need to refile the 2024 PSC annual report, so these changes can be made this year. But there are 3 items in the letter that had to do with some billing that were not correct. And it was just this morning that Cindy filed a comment that you mentioned you were going to relabel about these. And I would like to see if we could get a little bit more information on the record for each of these 3 billings I described. First, if the correct amounts are being billed now, and secondly, if there had been any back bills. So that would be my comment, Judge Newmark. If we could have a little bit more described on the record, it would be helpful to the decision maker.
Okay.
Thank you.
So so there's 3 different
Yes, number 6, number 7, and number 8.
Okay, but there's 3 customers that were.
Well, there's 3 types of charges that were
types.
probably incorrect in the billing system. Number 6 is volume charges. Number 7 is private fire protection, and number 8 is standby charges.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead, Cindy. It sounds like you know what's going on here.
Yeah,
so.
for number 6 and number 7, this would be for the Prairie Farms. And that's just kind of how they had it set up within the software system themselves. But I did go in and check with rural billing to find out how they got those charges because I wasn't the one who set up the software system. But that's what they were going off of. But yes, we did go in and he did change all the corrections. And we did get that all back off with Prairie Farm. So they are completely fine with that. Well, they're actually happy about that. And then for the $4.55 that's our lot fee is what we use it for. So so customers that could have a lot, there could be a meter on there and that's like their lot fee charge for water and sewer. That was preset in the system too. So I did go back in and looked at that. There was on the 2000, I think when they did the rate increase in 2017, if I'm right.
Yes,
It did stay on their 4, and then it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know how they got the $4.55, but I did have that taken care of too. So I have those customers aware of that.
So
I don't know why
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I'm technically supposed to be asking questions. Maybe would you Judge Newmark? But it sounds like these 3 charges are now correct in the billing system. But if we could have some comments on whether the refunds have been issued for these 3 charges.
We have not done the refunds as of yet.
Okay, so I will, the rest of my comment then would be I will suggest that this is mentioned in the final decision when the decision maker has that ready. and that there would be an order point or a condition that the utility finish the investigation and issue the refunds. I know the last time or two we had a utility in this situation, we had given 45 days. So if the utility believes 45 days is adequate, that's what I would recommend.
How does that
And
sound, Cindy? Is that
That sounds perfectly fine to me. And like I said, I already for the lot fee customers for the residential and the commercial, so I already have them pre-set aside. And then for Prairie Farms as well. So that is completely fine. And then do I just upload that back into the system
yes,
to
please.
show the payment, like the stub
Yep.
and everything?
yes? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
As
okay.
much as you can give us sounds good. Yeah.
Yep. Like I said, I could put the responses in there and I could definitely make sure that the checks and everything for those customers are done.
Great. Great.
And then we're going back just for the period. That was why I was kind of waiting to ask. We're only going back for the period of the time frame that we did this through, correct? Or is this are we
So
going
if
back to like 2018?
if you believe that it's been incorrect since 2018, then the refunds would go back that far.
Okay, that's kind of why I was waiting because I don't know how. So I mean, I could definitely run a report in my system so that I know make sure that's accurate and everything. But yeah, I wasn't sure how you guys did that.
Yeah, there's no statutory limit on refunds like there is for back bills. Back bills
Okay.
is 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of asking. Yeah, because like I said, the billing in the system now, all the other amounts are correct except for this one here, and then for the Prairie Farm. So just wanted to make sure I was correct.
Yep.
Great. All right. Anything else?
Oh, but I can't find my pen now. Okay, so 2018.
Go back to, you can always refer to YouTube.
Yeah.
We have this all recorded. So, all right. So, all right. So I'm just checking our Zoom connection. There are no members of the public in attendance, so no comments from the public. But I did want to remind everyone that we'll still remain open to receiving comments up until Friday by U.S. mail or the internet. Anything else we need to discuss? Oh, we didn't do
The
cost service study yet, did we?
correct. Yeah.
It's like we just spent as much time as we usually spend. So sorry about that.
You only get 10 minutes.
Right. That'd be the day. All right. So yes, Eric Lindgren, thanks for raising your hand. We're going to verify cost service study and rate design. So now raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Can you confirm that the cost service study and rate design is complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
All right. Any comments?
None at this time.
Okay. Now I'm going to check our YouTube participants. No members of the public. So no comments from the public live. Anything else we need to address before we adjourn? Okay, I'm not hearing anything. So thanks very much and take care. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.